Hey guys, it's Ivan. Hey, I want to do a video today. I haven't seen any of these videos on YouTube yet, so I'm going to change out the battery on my 2017 Kia Cadenza. I'm using my headset and microphone so that way you guys can hear me better while I'm doing this. I have my son holding the video camera, so let's go ahead and get to it. So I already have the hood up, and here's the battery right here. As you can see, there's an air filter housing that goes across the battery, so we need to take that off. Before we do that though, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the negative cable on the battery. I'm going to go ahead and grab my 10mm. I'm going to loosen this up just enough so I can take it off. Then, using the same 10mm, I'm going to take off these two bolts. Set those to the side and make sure I have them easily accessible and I don't lose them. And then this unit just comes out from the box, just kind of pull straight up and towards you like that. And this would probably be a really good opportunity to clean any areas that you want to clean out before putting stuff back, because a lot of the stuff is very dusty. I have the negative cable unplugged. I'm going to take off the positive one. There's a little clip right there. You want to push that in to pop that open. And then using the 10mm again, I'm going to loosen the positive cable. And then that should just cause this to pop off. That should do. Alright, so after those are done, we have another bolt down here that we need to take off. That is going to be a 12mm bolt. This holds the battery in place to make sure it's tight and not moving around on you when you're traveling. So I'm going to take that off. Now you might be able to get away with just loosening it enough to be able to pull this back like this. I'm just going to go ahead and take out the whole thing though, so I don't have to mess around with that. We got these two nifty little handles right here on the battery. Now I've got to warn you, this battery is large and heavy. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and just pause the video, go get the other battery, and then we will reinstall it. Alright, so got the battery right here. I got mine from Autozone, probably different makes and stuff, so I'm not sure if you guys, wherever you guys are watching this video, if you guys have an Autozone and Duralast, but this is what I got. And before I put it in, I'm going to go ahead and take some more opportunity to clean what I can. So we're going to flip this around. So we have the positive to match with the positive, negative, the negative. And oh, wait, before I do that, there's also this tab right here, if you can see that. And this tab holds the back side of the battery. And as you can see right here on this battery, there's this little tab right here. So you have to line that up underneath there as you put it in. Now, it should be pretty easy. Alright, so with the flashlight you can see a little bit better. So the camera comes over here. You can see that ledge right there, and the battery is gray. The ledge is black. So that's pretty much in there. There you go, just kind of wiggle it around a little bit and it sits in there just right. So now that's in place. Now we want to put this bracket back here on the front, and it's going to cover this lip right here, just like so. Alright, make sure that's nice and tight. So pretty much now we are just going to reverse everything. We've put this back on. We're going to put the positive, then the ace, or the and then the negative cable. Make sure it's nice and snug. Okay, it's nice and tight in there. Later on, I'm going to put on this battery terminal and cable protector. You should put those on both the terminals to make sure they don't get rusty and all that stuff. So I'll put that on afterwards to the box. And as you're pushing forward and down, it just slips right in there. And you always want to make sure that this rubber sealing is touching the box. That way you have a good connection there. Then we're going to go ahead and put these bolts back in. Make sure it's nice and tight. I'm going to put back the negative. Make sure that's nice and snug. Alright. There's these little tabs right there. If you could come over here and look at the battery, see the little tabs right there. So this just goes in just like that, and then this part snaps on. All right, so there's something I forgot to do. It's probably not all that important, but there is this firewall type of protection that goes around the battery, and I did not take that off the old one until just now. All right, so with the powers of video editing, as you can see, I put that fire guard thing back around the battery and then reconnected everything again. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the grease on so I can show you guys how to do that. So again, I'm gonna take off the caps, the negative cable, the positive cable, and so the directions for this is to apply light coat to a pre-cleaned battery terminals, post, and cables. You'd want to use one of these devices. You put the post in there and clean it, and you can clean the cable, the post the cable that goes onto the post with this thing. I've already done that, and those are actually pretty clean. This car has been kept up pretty well, so there wasn't any corrosion or anything like that I saw on there. But just to make sure, I'm going to put some of this stuff on there, and you're just going to coat the cable. Come back over to the positive cable and do the same thing over here. And now we're going to start the car and see if it works. Alright, so I have the new battery back into the car, and we're going to go ahead and start it, make sure it works. Fingers crossed, let's make sure it works. Yes, it works! That's replacing the battery on a 2017 Kia Cadenza. I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you do, go ahead and click on the like button. And if you haven't already, down below, click on the subscribe button so that we can see more videos like this. And I'm so glad this is working. So I hope I could help other people in this video. So, all right, guys, see you later. For the 2017 Kia Cadenza, and I'm not sure if it's going to be the same for the 14, 15, and 16 years, but for this model, after we replace the battery or when the battery is discharged, the manual mentions there's 5 different things that you have to reset. You have to reset the automatic up and down window buttons, the sunroof, the climate control. There's 2 other things. Can't think of them off the top of my head. But if you have this model, or probably even an 18 or a 19, it'll probably be the same things. So please look at your owner's manual, because it specifically says in the manual that if you do not reset those features or those functions, they may not work correctly. So after you get the battery in, you get tested, make sure you look at the manual and reset those 5 functions.